Yeah, I was coming across some articles when I was reading in the ARP.org website, and I thought it was interesting. I thought I wanted to pass it on to everybody. It's how an IRS rule update impacts required minimum distributions. They also refer to it as RMD later in the article. So, start looking at the article, and they're changing the formulas based on the fact that people are living a little bit longer. They're actually reducing the amount you have to take out. And I'll put a link in the description to this article so you can read the full details. But you'll definitely want to talk to your tax professional to make sure you're doing what's best for you. But uh, they're not requiring you to draw out as much. Uh, you may end up with a little better uh, income if you're drawing it out before you turn full retirement age to where you have to start drawing them. They've changed that in 2021. It used to be 70 and a half. They've increased that to 72, so you don't have to start drawing out of your IRA until you're 72. They go into a little bit too. One option you might have would be to pull it out of a traditional 401k uh, and pay the taxes on it, put it into a Roth IRA. There's other advantages that because it grows tax free. That's one thing you might want to look at doing. You're going to have a little bit of expense you're pulling out, but that's one thing you can do. Now there's a few other things that's changing here. They give some examples, depending on what you're pulling out. Uh, the minimum for 2021 was $4,065. And what they've done is they've decreased that by $300 less you'd have to under the new guidelines. So you don't have to draw as much, and you can wait later before you have to start drawing it out. And then you want to look at different tax implications. By drawing it out, you're going to pay taxes on it as regular income. Then you can always donate. If you're going to do a tax-free donation to a charitable company, then you can make that deposit, not really deposit, but you can pull that money out of an IRA, and you don't have the taxes you have to pay on it. So that's one thing you want to look at too. This article was written by Linda Stern. It says she's a former Wall Street editor for Reuters, and she's been covering personal finances since 1980. But like I said, I'll put a link in article so you can read all the details. And like anything to do with your taxes and retirement, you want to make sure you go out and talk to a professional in your state. That they'll give you the right information, or even call the IRS. Sometimes you can get into them and get better details. So hope this helps somebody. Leave a comment below if that's something that you didn't know about.